First and foremost, those people are the students that I get to work with. I've said many times that the caliber of students that I get to teach each day is, in my opinion, second to none. These kids pour a ton of time and effort into this band program, and I hear often from friends and colleagues about how a growing number of band programs nowadays struggle to keep kids involved and dedicated enough to produce a quality product. While my Amy'sburg students are busy with lots of expectations placed upon them, they always seem to rise to the occasion and show their dedication. To all the band students here tonight, whether you're in marching band or any one of our concert bands, I'm very proud of you, and I'm thankful to you for sharing your talents with me each day and choosing to make band a part of your life. I hope you enjoy our time together as much as I do. Something I've learned over the years is that running a successful band program is a huge, huge ordeal. There are a number of tasks that simply cannot be completed cannot be completed by the students and by the directors. And trust me, some of these tasks we flat out do not want completed by Mr. A or by myself. Can you really imagine us attempting to run a flower sale? Can you really imagine us attempting to fit uniforms? This is where our terrific band parent volunteers come into the picture. Whether you've helped a lot, whether you've helped a little, I know your time is valuable, and I appreciate all that you do for the students. There are some of you here that could justify having a full-time job with the amount of hours you put in. And whether you serve as a member of our booster organization or you simply support your child by allowing them to participate, you're a vital component to what we're able to provide for these kids. And while I know saying thank you really isn't enough, please accept my deepest appreciation for what you do. Students, amongst all the end-of-the-year craziness, I urge you either tonight or over the next couple of weeks to take the time to thank your own parents and to thank some of the other volunteers of this organization that have helped make your experience what it has been. As far as looking back on the school year, I really feel this was the strongest year for all three of our concert bands that I can remember. Being that I lead the symphonic band, I can easily say that this year's group was the strongest symphonic band I've had the pleasure to conduct, and I was especially proud of your performance on Tuesday evening at Parkview. I was also thrilled with the performances of all three of our bands at OMEA District Contest in March. The concert band and symphonic band both earned excellent ratings while performing in the same classes alongside several top groups from other schools. And in some cases, our concert and symphonic bands even rated higher than the top ensembles from other schools. This is a testament to the quality of musicianship that we have in all three of our bands here at Miamisburg. An extra special highlight was for our Wind Symphony receiving the highest possible rating, a superior rating, for the first time in many, many years. Marching band was also very successful, performing what I believe was one of our very best shows in history. Making finals at the BOA Regional in Kettering was a special evening, and I was happy to be able to share that experience with you. The quality of the group this year is something I can only hope serves as a new standard to which the group can continue to reach and hopefully surpass. I felt there was a particular component of the marching band this year that displayed a special part in our success, and that was our color guard. The contribution the color guard made to this year's show was incredible and really a true combination of efforts that led to everybody's success. I want to personally thank our color guard directors, Scott Winters and Jimmy Burciaga, along with their talented staff. I want to thank both of them for the outstanding job they've done this year. They're some of the hardest working people I know, and it's a pleasure to watch the Guard program flourish this year and reach such great heights. Anytime I start to feel worn down or discouraged, I can watch Scott and Jimmy, and I see them interact with their students, and I see such a true passion and a true care for what they do. I'm proud to be able to work with them in the fall and have them as a part of the team. While I could certainly speak on about every staff member here, there's one other person in particular tonight that I wish to recognize, and he's probably not going to be too thrilled that I'm about to do this, but he deserves it much more than he may give himself credit for, and that's Todd Wilson. If you didn't know, Todd and his wife Rebecca are expecting their first child very soon, and Todd will therefore not be joining us next year. I couldn't be happier for Todd, but I would be lying if I didn't say that there's definitely going to be something missing from the staff next year. I first met Todd when I was in high school as a marching band member myself, and he taught me a lot about how this whole marching band thing works. Getting to know him through the years and then later getting to work with him on staff here at Miamisburg has been something I consider myself very lucky to have experienced. Being one of the band directors here, I often hear a lot of mutterings and sometimes complaints. But I can say with 100% certainty I have never known a student or a parent associated with the Miamisburg High School Band who ever disliked Todd Wilson. He is a class act and a professional. He's been an outstanding teacher and has played a key role in the success of the marching band here since 2001. Todd, you know you're always welcome to come around, and you know I'm going to twist your arm a whole bunch to get you to come around. But thank you for everything you've done since 2001. We're going to miss you a lot. Next, I want to thank Patty Bennett. Mrs. Bennett is the backbone of the band program because without her, there really is no Miamisburg Band. Her specialty is working with beginning band students, getting them excited about music and teaching them the skills they need to know to be successful in the program, getting them ready for us. Her level of patience and kindness with those younger students is something that continues to amaze me every day. It's enjoyable to teach with her because we share ideas, we help one another, and we really work together as a team. Amongst everything going on, we always find time to laugh and lighten up the workday. Students, I urge you to take a moment to reflect on that first year in band and the importance of the person who taught you those fundamental skills that you still use every day. I'm proud to call Mrs. Bennett a colleague and a good friend. Lastly, I want to thank Mr. Steve Aylward. People often joke that Mr. Aylward and I are very different, which is true. But I think that's a good thing, because I think we're able to balance each other very well. Sometimes I just need someone to tell me, stop worrying about it, it's going to be okay. And I can always count on him for that. Sometimes he needs someone to say to him, clean your side of the office, it's embarrassing. And he can always count on me for that. In all seriousness, I'm continuously impressed with the passion that he has for the success of this band and always wanting to reach new levels. He has a really strong ability to move through problems and overcome difficult moments for the benefits of the students. To him, there's never a hurdle too large to keep the band program from being the best it can be, and I respect him a lot for that mentality. I know he's incredibly proud of the band program and the kids that represent it, and I wish to congratulate him for another great year. And finally, for the class of 2013, when I took this job at Miamisburg, you were the first group of 7th grade band students that I had taught. I had just come from a job where I taught high school band only, so getting used to that age was a bit of an adjustment. But it ends up that your class became one of the reasons why teaching middle school band has become a very large passion of mine. You were consistently a talented class with outstanding musicians, and you stuck together, as we can see by the number of you sitting here tonight. I've been equally pleased to be able to have so many of you as members of the symphonic band over the years, as well as the privilege to work with so many of you in the marching band. When Mr. Aylward and I sit down and we discuss future years, I remember our conversations going from, we can't wait for that class to get to the high school, to thank goodness we have that class at the high school, to what are we going to do after that class graduates from the high school. Now, while I'm happy to say that next year things are going to be just fine with all the great musicians that we have in the 3 classes below you, I want to tell you sincerely how much you've had to do with that. You've been amongst some of the stronger classes we've had when it comes to musicianship, but especially leadership. And next year things will be great here. But please don't think that means for 1 second you won't be missed. What that means is that the best legacy you can leave behind is the continued tradition of excellence, laying the groundwork for things to continue to grow and improve once you're gone. And because of your hard work and leadership, I'm proud to tell you that I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Be proud of the mark you've left here, and even prouder that what you've brought to us has continued to set the tradition of more great things to happen in the Miamisburg Band program. Thank you to each of you for allowing me to be a part of your high school and middle school band experience, and hopefully a part of your good memories about each one of those. I'm very proud of you, I'll miss you, and I wish each of you a wonderful adult life filled with happiness and success. Congratulations. Thank you.